Today I'll be doing a baking with me while I am doing my second CCR question, which is, how does your product engage with audiences and how would it be distributed as a real media text? I will be making some homemade cinnamon roll pancakes, and this is the second time I've done this, so I'll be making those while I answer this question, both parts. The first part, which is how does it engage with the audience, and then the second part is how to be distributed as a real media text. Starting with the first part of the question, which is how does your product engage with audiences? Now, the answer is that my product engages with my audience through the visual storytelling and reliability. The reliability really comes from me being able to tell the story of what my final task or final project was about. I just cracked the first line in there, and you can really see it develop through the different effects that I use. Like, for example, in the scene where Charlina Siesta, which is the dancer, when she was sweating, how I put the water droplet effects on her face, like elements like that. Certain elements like that will really appeal to Gen Z younger audiences, and it could also be promoted through TikTok, Instagram Reels, any short form of media. Another key element of my final video or final task is the fall. That is the most suspenseful part of my final video or final product, because when Charlina Siesta, which is the professional dancer, when she is shown falling, that really keeps everybody engaged with what is going on. Back to what I said before about the effects and just elaborating more on that, by using effects like the water droplets for where Charlina Siesta, where she was sweating because she was so tired from dancing so much, that links back to appealing to a younger audience, which would be Gen Z, anything like that, because things like that mimic different trends on social media like TikTok or Instagram. Just by using those effects, or that effect that I use, it helps to increase engagement and awareness of my video. I just finished pouring the flour into here, the pancake mix with the eggs, so now I'm just gonna add some milk and I'm gonna start to put it on the stove and add the cinnamon. But continuing with the second part of the question, which is how would it be distributed as a real media text? The answer to this question is, as a real media text, I feel like my video would thrive the most as a short form video content piece, such as a sportswear brand like Pretty Little Thing, for example, something like that, where it supports and it shows the actor which was portrayed, which is Charlina Siesta, which in the video is a young African-American female dancer. That is not very commonly found in the sports drama type film section or topic. Our social platforms itself, TikTok and Instagram would be the most beneficial, as these are places where they're short videos and they're easy for people to simply just look at for a couple seconds, if anything, and get, like, for the video to reach that audience, which would be those people who would be looking at the video. Now that the mixture is completely done and I have my pan right here, which is ready to be poured onto, which is what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna answer one key element of my video that I think is very important. And that part is that I believe that by the focus or the dancer, which is Charlina Siesta in my video, who is facing a injury during her practice and for an upcoming show, which is very important, I feel like it can appeal and be relatable for young dancers or performers, and it really helps to increase engagement and awareness by simply people looking at my video and my final task as something that they could relate to and just simply feel connected to, as if they might be going through something similar, or matter of fact the same thing. For this CCR, I've answered both parts of this question, and I just wanted to show the pancake. This is what it looks like. So that was this bake with me while answering this CCR.